One late payment made your score go low. This happened to millions of people in America. It seems like you have one mistake and it's like cost you forever. But there's a solution. I use AI for my solution in consumer law to dispute any negatives on my account, no matter if it's mine or not. And it works, get them off. This is Righteous Consultant 333. I come to you guys, about disputing. Excuse me. I always talk about disputing because disputing is the way that you get yourself heard when things happen. No matter if it's your business or you at work, you have to speak up to get some type of relief, to get some type of remedy. And disputing is the way that you put yourself out there, or well, I should say, you putting your claim out there about disputing. This happened, so I need this to happen. And using AI to do this is so easy that it makes it seem like that you like a lawyer or something, the way that it writes out your disputes for you. So it's no like ifs, ands, and buts that you're pretty much doing everything right. So they would have to come correct the people that you're disputing. So it's like, you got one up on them, so to speak. And if you got negative accounts in this day and age, and you know about AI, you know about consumer law, you know about the FCRA, that's the Fair Credit Reporting Act. It doesn't make sense. That is really crazy because you could utilize ChatGPT to dispute everything on your credit report that's negative. You can literally say, ChatGPT, look at my credit reports and point out everything I can use to get all this stuff that's negative off my report, and then literally write you a letter in seconds. Then you can upload it, send it, wait a few weeks. Then if nothing happens, that's when you take them to arbitration and you really get things moving. That this is the method they don't want you guys to know. And it's simple, it's not hard. You can literally get checks for having bad credit. You can get paid. When I say get checks, it's not like you're just getting checks because you have bad credit. It's because you disputed, the inaccuracies and, on your credit report. And by them not responding and doing what they're supposed to do according to the law, because I'm not a lawyer, it's not financial advice, it's not attorney advice. You need that. Find the appropriate people to get that information. So this is just, I'm just talking out my ass, so to speak. I gotta say that so I won't get sued. But you can utilize these consumer laws. And you can have, ChatGPT write up your whole, dispute, and you send it. Then when you send it and they don't do nothing within a certain time frame, they got 30 days to respond, 30 to 45 days. It's 30 days to respond to your letter that you sent them, and they don't do what they're supposed to do. That's when you could take, the arbitration, which is like a formal court. And you don't got to show your face. You can do all emails. So it's like you having ChatGPT like your own personal lawyer. It's not like you're using it for school or anything like that when they don't want you to do that. This is like something totally different. You could use it for it and you getting everything right because it's coming from the same stuff they learned from. It's coming from their information, the law system. So you're not going to be wrong, long that you articulate yourself in a manner that it understand you. All you got to do literally is have ChatGPT to upload everything you have. Say, for instance, they send you something back, screenshot it and give it to ChatGPT, tell them to respond. It's going to respond accordingly. You literally have it in your hands or in your laptop. I use my phone a lot, but you could beat them, man. You have AI to beat them. You can get everything off your credit. Then in the process of doing that, when you get stuff off your credit, you settle with these companies. And a lot of times you can settle for money and a deletion. So that's why I'm saying you get checks for having bad credit. Because you come into a settlement, you get them some money and you get the trade line, the account that's negative off your credit report. Then I always tell you go buy some. You can make yourself look good on paper. You can go buy trade lines. You can go buy primary accounts. You can go buy age courts to make it seem like your business been in business longer than they actually have, or businesses that actually been in business that had a good record. You can go buy that because they sell that at times. It's called an age corpse. So imagine if you got a business that been in business 10 years and it got good history attached to it. Then you buy a primary account. That's like, say for instance, you had like a car, a $50,000 car, and you paid it off. That's a primary account. These banks like to see these things, and you can make yourself look good on paper. So when they run your information through, when you apply for a business funding, business loan, business credit card, they look at all this information, this data, and they like this person is lendable. They are somebody you already trust them. They paid them back. All you doing is paying to make yourself look good. It's loopholes around this and all legal. You pay to make yourself look good on paper so you can borrow money at a low interest rate. You borrow money at a low interest rate so you can buy a business, start a business, have the money from the business, pay the loan back. And that's how you grow your wealth. That's how you don't have to be a slave. Because working for somebody is slavery, no matter how you look at it or not. It's modern day slavery. A slave, a W-2 worker is it's like an employee. You like an employee from Washington D.C. So I mean, I didn't work, but I know it's like it's stagnated. You're not gonna get nowhere. You can't pass that job down to your family. You might well start your own business. Start a business. You could pass that down. You get more perks out of having a business, way more instead of being a W-2 worker. Now everybody don't want to do that. Then this, don't do it. But the ones that scare or the one that want to do it don't know how. All you got to do is go out there and do it. Use AI. AI, give me a roadmap or something I could go off so I can get started and starting me a business. Make it extremely easy for me. It'll print you out something and it give you step by step on what to do or whatever you want to do. Or you can literally pay someone. You could pay a mentor. I didn't pay a mentor to learn the information I learned right now that I'm telling you guys about. I paid to learn this information, and by me paying for it and I actually applied it, I got the results. Then I was like, oh, I tweaked it a little bit and I came up with my own solution. Dispute these things off your credit report, get them all, get paid for it, pay for primary accounts, pay to make yourself look good on paper, get like an ADP payment provider to make deposits to your bank business checking account so you can have business transactions. Go borrow money at a low rate and start a business, buy a business that's already in cash flow. Laundromat, car washes, storage centers, these unsexy businesses that are making thousands of dollars a month. I'm giving you the game, and it's all legal. I ain't tell you go steal, rob, and kill, do nothing. All this is legal. And the more you keep doing it, the more you're going to accumulate wealth, and your family going to have to be poor. We not taught this on purpose, so you can always be at the bottom. You think a job is temporary. You can't pass that down once you leave. Some of them will hook you up and get your family in. They're not doing that. Establish generational wealth, get a business, get your credit. Everything start with disputing. No matter if you're working, if you got a business, you need to learn how to dispute. So I talk about disputing, I talk about credit, because that's what it is. And utilizing that, you cooking with grease. So I mean, it's not hard once you learn this information. Then once you apply it, because people know a whole lot of stuff, they don't apply. It don't make sense if you just don't know the information, you're not gonna use it. So you want to, get all the negative stuff off your credit. Why have it on there? You could use it AI to get it off. Use the consumer law. Righteous Consulting, y'all. Like and subscribe. If y'all need help, you already know my link in the description. You want to learn how to do this? Link in the description. I'm out.